Fantasy football is huge and it is finally coming to NFTs. It's draft day, baby. We're going to show you today a brand new project that is incorporating NFTs into a really fun fantasy football game that I think could be highly addictive. Are you ready? Well, hey there, crypto friends. Thanks again for joining me. So today we're talking all about fantasy football. This is something that is played by thousands and thousands of people around the globe. It's very popular. If you guys love sports, you've probably played some sort of fantasy sport at some point in your life. I know that I get crushed every season by my crypto friends I play with here locally. And it's still a lot of fun because it brings people together, and you get there's some speculation there. There's probably some gambling involved at some point too. But today we're going to be looking at a fun NFT project that is giving a little bit of a twist on the traditional fantasy football format that makes things maybe a little bit more fair, but definitely a lot more interesting in the long run. But before we get into all that, if you love NFTs, gaming, and earning money in crypto, then make sure you subscribe to my channel and smash that like button if you want to continue to maximize your gaming profits with me. Alright, so today's project that we're taking a look at is called NFT Draft. This is a project that is on the Wax blockchain, and it uses NFTs as the kind of backing token assets for drafting your characters and putting together a team. So it adds a really cool mechanic. Let's go to check out the website and break it all down for you guys. Alright, so here we are at the NFT Draft website. They call this the future of fantasy sports. And actually, I think it's a really cool take on it. I've played fantasy sports quite a bit. I'm not the top fantasy sports guy out there, but I do enjoy it, and I've had a lot of fun playing with my friends. In particular, draft day is always one of my favorite days. You know, getting to put together your teams, and then you follow them during the season and see how good they do. And so, this, I think, puts a little bit of a classic spin on this. So the way it works is you're buying NFT card packs, and depending on what cards you get, those are the cards you can use to put together your team. So each pack you get kind of has randomly generated cards in there, so you don't always know what you're going to get. Unlike a traditional draft where you kind of can pick and choose. You know, someone got that guy. Okay, well now I have this guy. With these cards, it makes it a lot easier or a lot more random. And easier to have, I would say, fairer teams, right? You don't have people that are just dominating with the exact same lineups over and over again, picking all the great players and getting super lucky. So with these cards, right, the cards themselves are not like pictures of the actual players in the actual game. They look like this. So they are tied to those players and those stats, but essentially, you know, the quarterback from Pittsburgh or the Cleveland kicker or the Atlanta wide receiver. And so that's kind of an interesting thing. The way they do this is that the stats are actually, synced to these cards. So you can have these cards and use them over and over again each season, and they'll be synced to whatever position, whoever's playing in that position that season on that particular team. So that was pretty cool. So obviously they're going to offer weekly tournaments, and there's tons of prize money that is put up for all these different tournaments. And to start off here, everything is actually free to enter, so it's pretty cool. So for the first few tournaments, they're going to be able to have a free to enter kind of thing. So the great thing is you can win in multiplayer tournaments. You could maybe even get a really valuable card and then be able to sell it in their upcoming marketplace, which is a great way to kind of play and earn, right? Even if you're not going to play the fantasy sports, you could open up and get a really great card and then be able to sell it in the marketplace because someone wants that card to be able to make their team, right? And so, with these kind of trades and stuff like that too, you're trading these NFTs back and forth depending on, injuries or other things that happen. So sometimes a card that was maybe not so good can become pretty valuable in the middle of a season too. So there's some good opportunities for arbitrage there as well. The other thing too is they're returning 50% of the card sale revenue back to the community, and that is, kind of what's going to be funding these tournaments. So if you enter a tournament and lose, you'll have a chance to earn free packs too. So even if you're the last runner up there, you have a chance to kind of still play and earn and get some free packs on the back end. So and combined with that, there's basically you can combine different cards. So if you have packs and you open them and you get a bunch of the same one, well, you can combine those to a higher rarity, and those higher rarity cards give you a little bit of an advantage, a little bit of an edge, right? Because they give you a tiny advantage in stats, right? It's not significant, but it could be enough to turn the tide. So, and then the other aspect here is for playing and earning is that you can actually rent out these cards. So similar to games like Splinterlands, even if you're not playing this season or you have extra cards that you don't want to necessarily sell, you could rent them out to other people and earn some passive income there. So they are getting ready to launch their first sale here in August, and I got some packs here courtesy of the team to be able to open up and show you guys exactly how we draft these packs. So we're going to do that in just a second here. But they have a bunch of different packs, and so the promo pack, which is just 5 cards. They have the draft pack, which is 25 cards. The captain pack, which is 250, and then you have your league deck, which you're getting 1 common card for each position. So you're getting a ton of cards there for this value of 425. You're getting an entire league worth of cards, and you're guaranteed to get 1 common card for each position out there. So you're not going to get any of those special cards, the upgraded ones, and they look a little bit different. You can see here. So these are some of the upgraded cards. You can see they have some animations on them. But you do get a chance of those in the captain pack and the draft pack there. So pretty cool in general. Let's go take a look at how we open these packs, because I think that's actually one of the coolest aspects of this. We're going to do some drafts right now, drafting them by opening packs. So here we are at the pack opening screen, and you can see I have a bunch of packs here, and we're going to open a couple of these, and we're going to just start off here with the NFT draft pack, and we'll do one of these and a captain pack, and maybe the promo pack or 2. So as you see, I'm unpacking it. It's basically, hitting my wallet, my Wax Cloud wallet, and then boom, here it tells me exactly what I got. So that's awesome. I got 23 commons in that NFT draft pack. I got 1 standout. So like I said, that's a card that gets a little bit, it's like one of those really good positions, right? And then I got a team captain card, which is great. Seattle running back number 1. And they don't show you every card that you get, in particular because of the commons. There's a lot of them when you open some of these packs. But now I can see exactly what I got here, and I can see some of my better cards, which is pretty cool. So this gives you an idea of exactly what you're getting with common cards, and what you may get if you get these special cards, which are pretty cool as well. Let's open up one more pack. We're going to open up a captain pack here as well. We're going big. Go big or go home. So approving it in my wallet, and you see that it actually opens up really quickly, which I love the fact that this flows incredibly well and gives you an idea of exactly what you got. So wow, I got 12 standouts in that, which is pretty sweet in this card pack, and I got 1. It looks like 1 team captain. So now I have 2 team captains. I got another additional 12 standout cards and 237 common cards. So I'm definitely going to be set here for being able to draft my first team for the very first tournament, which is coming up here pretty soon. And now you can kind of see exactly what we got in all of our packs. So we got Chicago quarterback number 2, Cleveland running back number 2, Green Bay defense, Washington defense / kicker. So a lot of quarterbacks. Here's a couple wide receivers, Los Angeles defense team, and the Jacksonville kicker, which is great. So it looks like I got some pretty good, a pretty good mix of higher level standout cards. And most likely I want to be using those standout cards to be able to create my very first fantasy draft, lineup for what's going on here. So really interesting project, and hopefully you guys will jump in and let me know what you guys think about NFT draft. If this is something that you think is a really cool take, or do you think that this is something that is going to taint the awesomeness of fantasy football? Personally, I love the fact that they're incorporating NFTs, and there's ways to play and earn in the game too, and I am looking forward to the very first tournament that is going to be coming to NFT Draft very soon. Let me know what you guys think below in the comments. I would love to hear what your thoughts are on NFT Draft. That's all we have for today, folks. Until next time, stash that crypto, friends.